Hey, thanks for checking out Live on Tape Delay, episode 584. I don't know why I said it like that. It just felt right. In Western New York, I'm Chris Wilson. On the other end of the internet, John Ray Beans Raycroft. On the other end of town, Rob Fiasco.
It's been 584 years since we last recorded a podcast episode as good as this one. Let me tell you, if you like sleeping, then this episode is for you. If you like video games, this episode is for you. If you like soccer or sports of all kind, any kind, world sports, this episode just might be for you. So sit back and grab a cigar and enjoy what we've prepared for you today.
Here's 584. I can't follow that up. Enjoy. Is it hot enough for you? Oh, I've become that old now. Yeah, it's so yeah, if you hear the air conditioner in the back, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to deal with it. Rob, do you have yours cranking ass too today?
You know it.
And Ray, you're just used to it.
Yeah, what was the high there today? I'm just curious.
Like 87.
Yeah, something like that.
That's not too bad, but I bet your low's pretty decent, right?
No, not today. I mean, it's right now, it's still 74.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so.
Which that's the thing. We're insulated to keep heat in. So once, you get 2-3 days of this where it doesn't stop, and then the house gets warm and then keeps it in, because that's how they're designed up here, to keep the heat in. So yeah, it's.
I didn't realize too that like your bed will store heat, and like everything in your house will also store the heat.
Yeah, I never specifically thought about that, I guess. I know that brick buildings, that used to be a thing in the winter with big brick buildings around here, because people are like, oh, we'll turn it down to 40 degrees overnight to save money on heat, like bigger office buildings. It's cheaper to leave it warmer, because once it cools down, it takes so much energy to warm them back up that it's cold half the day. So I had an argument with somebody, and it was some old timer was like, yeah, do the math. Like, just keep it warm enough, and you never have that big delta swing to go over. I was like, oh yeah, but I never thought of like your household items holding heat, but I guess it does. It adds up.
Yep.
But
that being said, it's been hot, but it's Jamestown. Next week's highs are all in the upper 60s. So
I can't wait.
This is like your 1 week of summer.
Yeah, right. I hope so.
Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't come back. I like the 70s. Yeah. I like a cool morning. I like to go outside with a hoodie and my shorts on and have a cup of coffee. And then like later in the day, it's in the 70s. And then at night it cools down. You could throw on a long sleeve sweatshirt or, long sleeve tee or something and be fine.
Yeah. That's
my ideal.
I don't mind like a hotter day and again, talking about holding the heat, if the humidity is low enough that there isn't enough water in the air to hold that heat. So it's okay. In the morning, it's, I don't want to say brisk, but it's chilly. It's nice. And then you get your warm afternoon, almost hot afternoon. But then by 7 o'clock, it's like you got a nice breeze and it's cooler again. Like, oh, those are the fun. That's what June's supposed to be. This is like August weather right now.
And what's funny is it's like the end of May, it was like March weather. Yeah.
Yeah. It just rained and high of
'cause it was
45.
cold and So
I was talking to my kid. We went out to dinner tonight and we were talking about that. It's like, God damn it. Because that was the whole reason we went out. She had tonight off. Her boyfriend's working. So she's like, I don't know what to do. I don't want to hang around the house. I'm like, I'm not fucking hanging around here because it's hot as hell. I'm like, let's go somewhere, eat, get some air conditioning. I'll cool down the podcast room here, or try to. So we just chilled at Applebee's for a little while. But
nice.
We were talking about that. It's like, it's holding the heat. I hope all summer's not like this. If it's like this in June, I hope we're not fucked. And I know Ray's just laughing at us. I can see it in your face.
We're at the time of the year where our low is, if we're lucky, 78. The high is with the heat index well into, I think it was 105 today. And we know it's June because we have to start worrying about potential for tropical depressions hitting Houston next week.
Right. That's the one thing we don't have is like weather disaster areas. Yeah.
Oh, Houston was flooding last week from the rain, and now we're going to have like 3 days of what they said was tropical torrential downpours.
Oh, just because you put tropical in front of it, it's supposed to make it sound nicer, like a tropical drink?
No, it's supposed to be worse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought they were
not worse than just a torrential downpour. It's a tropical torrential downpour.
See, because up here, that like dresses it up. It's like, oh, well, it's not going to be that bad. It's a tropical depression. It's fine. It's good. It's a selling point.
Back when I was younger, I was, in my meteorology interest days, like I thought it was really cool when we'd get like a tropical depression all the way up here. Mm-hmm. So I'd like go outside and be like, ooh, this was a hurricane, storm. And I always thought that was, kind of neat when it made its way all the way up here.
It is in a sense, in a scientific sense, it very much is. But then it's like, oh, this probably killed people at its epicenter. So
yes, that's true.
There's always a downside.
There's always that.
Is that why they call it a depression?
Everyone's all depressed. Yeah, good one. Good one.
That's it for me. I'm out. Later, guys. Oh,
I will say, for the summer, I am not equipped to be out in the elements in these conditions. I realized that 98% of my t-shirts are black. Mm-hmm. And then the only shorts that are comfortable enough for me right now to wear that I like wearing are also black. Mm-hmm. So just going out, like, even though they're shorts and a t-shirt, but still head to toe black in the sun is not, it's a choice.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, based on my, I guess, previous profession, whatever you want to call it. I mean, I would spend all day outside, but you had to wear black. Like, that's what, I got used to it at one point. Now that I haven't been out in the field in a long time, I'm like, I walk from my car to my office, and it's like, this fucking sucks. I've been out here 15 seconds. This is bullshit.
Welcome to Houston.
Yeah, right. I suppose it's all... You do get used to it, I guess. It's all mental. It's all mental. Like, if I know,
tell yourself.
You would think after
it's cold.
Like, do you ever get used to the winters there?
No.
They're it's not really a get used to. It's more a don't let it bother you. Almost ignore it. I don't know what exactly that means, but it's just like there's nothing you can do about it, so I can get angry at it, or I can just lean in. Like, it's that kind of attitude. I don't know what you call that.
That's basically how we have to treat summer here, is the same kind of thing. Like, we just know that starting in May through October, if you go somewhere outside, everybody's going to be sweating. Yeah. And everybody's going to be a little moist. And that's just the way the world, the way the cookie crumbles. It's a moist cookie.
Right. It's a soggy cookie, I think.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's...
You would
similar.
think, though, that, like, if you were super into skiing and snowboarding and winter activities, that weather might excite you.
I've said,
and then the opposite of whatever you do when it's super hot. I don't know.
I've said that for years. Of winters, I just never figured out how to play in it. And because I know some people that are skiers and snowmobilers and stuff, and I hope we get 3 feet of powder this weekend. And I'm like, fuck that. I'll kill myself, So yeah, it's you got to figure it out. That's all. But yeah, in the summer, I don't know. I'm not a boat guy. Although the other day was like perfect. I was like, who do I know with a boat? Can we just go out on a boat? Like, I wanted to be on a boat the other day. I don't know any boat people, but why is my monitor so fucking bright?
The heat.
It didn't update. I bet it put new drivers in, and it was just like, I don't know what to do anymore. Keep talking. I can hear you. We can go. I have to turn down the sun here.
Nah, fair enough. Here's a question for you. When you're falling asleep at night, Like you ready? You turn the lights off and everything, and you lay down, close your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about?
Nothing intentionally. That's a good. I don't know.
There's too many variables there. Entirely too many variables.
Yeah, there is. I mean, I think generally that's why I actually fall asleep with the TV on something, because it'll hold my attention just enough that, like, you know, you're watching TV or whatever, and you can feel your attention drifting. What it's drifting to, I don't know. I can't answer that. But your eyelids get heavy. Okay, well, it's a commercial. I'm just going to close my eyes for the commercial. I'll come back when the show comes back. That never happens. But it's like so I don't know. I need a nice, easy transition from attention to sleep, which is, I think, why I've always fallen asleep with the TV on. To fall asleep in, like, silence and black, I actually have a harder time doing that, because it is probably just in my head. So I need something to send me off nicely. I don't know.
I can go to sleep in the silence and darkness pretty easily, but whether my mind is racing and I have to consciously filter out thoughts to quiet it down, those are two different scenarios there. Because I do have that where, like, you know, there's a lot going on and my mind is just all over the place, and I have to, like, intentionally drown out the thoughts within my own head to be able to go to sleep. That does happen to me, and sometimes that may require me opening my phone and mess around on, like, GeoGuessr or one of the, like, dumb 38-0 games where you pick the soccer players and try to pull out a roster that will generate a perfect season. Like, sometimes I have to do those enough till my brain slows down. But
that's your version of counting sheep?
Basically, yeah. Just mindless games on my phone that literally require very little thought, but help me zone out slowly.
Huh.
See, I can't count sleep because I have aphantasia.
Oh yeah.
So there's nothing to count.
Oh,
nothing there.
On the plus side, maybe you can't be hypnotized then either. Because it's picture you're sitting in a dark theater all by yourself. Be like, I can't. Like, okay, well,
he can picture the dark room.
Picture the white screen in front of you. I can't. Like, I don't. Maybe you can't be hypnotized then. You found a plus. You found a buff to aphantasia.
There have been several times throughout my life where it has been touch and go about whether or not I was going to need to be hypnotized.
Yeah, I mean, you'd be surprised the amount of times this happens.
Yeah, all the time. The last 2 days, I have tried the meditation thing of feel your body.
Okay. Yeah.
So I've been like, oh yeah, like I'm leaning, like I'm a little uncomfortable here the way I'm, like, laying, or, you know, I can feel my, you know, like I can feel my knee for some reason.
Yeah.
You know,
body scans. Trying to
do that. Yeah. I think it's worked the last couple of days, because I'm I brought this up or said it before. I used to fall asleep to AM radio. Yeah. That would do it for me. Just I could, you know, and then switch to TV. But then now I can't hear the TV without it being super loud. But I can't have, you know, especially with the AC on or a fan on.
Yeah.
So I watch it for a little bit, and then I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to try and go to bed, but I'm trying to hear it, but I can't make out what they're saying. So that just
right.
Thinking about other shit. A lot of it's, you know, put together a list of what I have to do tomorrow or what I want to get accomplished, and which I hate.
Yeah, that's a tough.
Because that's stressful when you're trying to sleep.
It is. That's why. I mean, the AM radio thing's the perfect example of, like, what I'm talking to, because you can kind of concentrate on it, but you don't really need to. It occupies that one piece of your brain, and just you know you can listen and you can follow along or not, and at some point you don't realize that you're paying less and less attention to it. And you just slip up. But yeah, I mean, with fans and ACs, and if there's other people in the room and you gotta be cognizant of that, I guess.
Yeah. So. But I was just wondering.
Yeah, it's a good question.
Wondering what people think about when they fall asleep.
Yeah. Not
a question I start asking just random people, like, at the checkout line.
Yeah.
What'd you think about when you fell asleep last night? That'll be my conversation starter. Is that creepy?
A little. I mean. you can ease into it, but no, it's not. It's a good icebreaker, I think. Maybe one or two lines ahead of it. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe not dive right into the deep end there. Maybe wade your way in a little bit.
Yeah, it's
Did you find everything okay? I sure did. What'd you dream about last night? Or not what'd you dream about? What did you think about when you're falling asleep?
Just warm up a little bit. Do you sleep naked? And also, what do you think about when you're falling asleep? Like that kind of, something like that. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's the closest.
In the summer, I do sleep without a shirt.
I can never sleep with a shirt.
No, me either. I'll get
Even in the winter.
I'll get tangled up in it. I feel it's constrictive because at some point, even in the winter, like I'll throw the covers off a little bit. I'm a big proponent of stick the leg out because that'll cool your whole body.
Same.
Like just stick one leg. I don't know what that does, or like flip it out and just put it up on top of the cover. Yeah, well, my whole body's covered,
so that I can't be grabbed.
Yeah, and this is what you think about when you fall asleep. But yeah, at some point, subconsciously, a leg will come out. But yeah, no, I usually sleep with some PJs, some PJ pants on or something. Underwear, maybe not. Maybe that is my underwear.
Wait, you sleep in pants?
Never know. In the winter, I
can't
do.
sleep in pants either.
In the winter,
no.
Full pants, but no shirt.
Yeah, and that's the only thing on my body is pajama pants.
I'm an underwear only kind of guy. Yeah, underwear only.
Yep. I'm getting to underwear only season.
Or shorts if I'm sharing a hotel room with somebody who's
that's when I sleep naked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see, I mean, we're all thinking the same thing, just at different times. Yeah. It's all right. It's good.
Yeah, it depends on who you're sharing the hotel room with.
That's true, too.
Yeah, like if we're sharing the hotel room together as a group, sure, sleep naked.
Yeah, like last time you were up. I mean, it was fine.
Exactly.
Thanks for letting me stay over. It was cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm a fan of the PJ pants, especially if I can get it cool enough in the room. Now, if it's hot as fuck, then, yeah, I mean, I might go nude. I've been known to go nude from time to time.
I'd love to try out that 8 Sleep pod or whatever they have that's like super expensive that like goes over your whole bed and you can control like the specifically each side, like you can cool it down or heat it up or cool it down, and then when you wake up it warms up, because I wake up freezing. Like my body drops enough during sleep that when I wake up in the morning I usually have to grab like a hoodie.
Oh, really?
Exit the room because I'm like freezing, even though I went to bed like really warm.
I'm not so much like that. I'm a little chilly when I first wake up, especially in the winter. Mm-hmm. But even just getting up and walking around the room is enough to like bring my shit back up.
I'm just always warm, no matter what. No matter if it's cold outside, I'm still warm. So it doesn't really make it. I always wake up warm. I'm always warm throughout the night when I'm sleeping. I'm just a warm person.
Now I'll tell you something I don't like. Like on weekends, if I'm going to sleep in a little bit, generally I'll stay up a little bit later. So it's like, midnight, 1 o'clock or something, I go to bed. Usually I've got the house flushed out. It's cool enough. I'm still sleeping with the fan on. All the windows are open, everything. At some point you hit, your low 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. It's like perfect. But then if I'm going to sleep in like 9, 9:30, 10 o'clock that's like too far. My bedroom windows face east, so now it's too hot in my room, and if I wake up and it's hot, that pisses me off.
Oh, yeah.
So I still want to wake up when it's like moderate. So that's, I think, now in the winter, it's all off because it's artificially controlled. But I don't know. I think that actually gets me up better in the summer just because I don't want to wake up sweaty. It's like, all night I was fine. I'm going to wake up and sweat. Like, fuck this.
I do sometimes will wake up like I've drenched the bed. Doesn't happen as much as often, but I think at some point, like it would happen. I don't know what the causes of it would be, but every so often, just wake up and like it just like I can like take my shirt and wipe off my body. And that's a reason why sometimes I will sleep with a shirt on, because it's like an extra, you don't want to like sweat the bed because then like your sheets smell.
Oh yeah. You got to change those. You sweat them, you're changing those that day. No, I'm not too bad. every handful of years, but I don't know. It could be, in my case, who knows? You drank too much, and then or you had weird dreams, and you were tossing and turning, or I woke up screaming the other night, and I can remember the dream. Just dumb. Wow. It was, but real quick, it was like haunted house kind of shit. But it was my house, like my layout of my living room with you guys have seen, where the stairs go up on the side. So I'm standing on the landing there, but for some reason it's my parents' house in my mind. So the front windows in this dream have like a traveler curtain. So it parts in the center and goes. So you've got the rope. For whatever reason, those ropes go up and over a pulley and are connected to each side of my head. I think my hair specifically. So I have like pigtails maybe. So there's a rope on either side. So I can control the curtains by moving my head. Okay, that's, I guess, the theory. However, the curtains, it's working backward. Nobody's at the curtains, but the curtains are moving. And only I can tell because I can feel it pulling on my hair. So I look over and I'm like, wait, and I think my brothers were there or something. And we're kind of joking about it. And then all of a sudden the curtains just go and open up. And of course, it's ghosts or evil or something. But when the curtains open, it pulls my hair. And at that point in the dream, I wake myself up just going, whoa, like, oh, holy shit.
Yeah.
And then it was like, I didn't even wake the dog up, though. So I yell, I look around, I'm like, oh, yeah, TV's still on, dog's still asleep. All right, fuck it. I just went back to, no sweat that time, though. But like, what the fuck is that? I'll have that every couple of years, too. Don't know. And it's not even like scary. It's just like, I don't know. Startling, maybe? I don't know what you call that. I'll have to get my dream book out. What does curtains tied to your hair mean?
You can just ask AI now. It'll interpret your dreams for you.
Great. Great.
I've done that.
Perfect.
I've done that multiple times lately where you wake up, you have a weird dream, and it's like in the middle of the night when you wake up, before I forget about it, I type it all into like Gemini or something, and I'm like, what does this mean? And then just go back to sleep and then read it in the morning and like, oh, that was interesting.
Be like, oh, I should have drank less or more. I don't know which one it is.
Right.
Yeah, sweating the bed. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've done that.
We got a mattress topper. We got a mattress topper that like purposely or somehow, I don't know how it works, but it helps improve air circulation so the bed is cooler naturally. So that has helped me a lot because now it's helping to not make the mattress super hot. It's keeping it cool underneath me, and I'm not waking up sweating all the time.
That's pretty good. Not a sponsor.
My mattress is collecting all the heat all day. And then when I get into bed, it's like, hey, sir, you're also warm.
Let's just be warm together.
Yeah,
make a moist snuggie in the bed.
I mean, I do miss the days when I could put the old bitch window unit AC in and just blow it directly on me. I'd wake up in the middle of the night. Yeah. It's like 58 degrees in my room. Like, this is probably not good for me. This is how you get Bell's palsy. That's
yeah. That's it. That's how. Yep.
But I don't put that in anymore because with the new vinyl windows, I don't want to fuck them up.
Right. Cool.
Now I just want to go transition. We're talking about sleep. Now I just want to go sleep. Anyway, what transition?
Let's
what?
Go. The next 37 minutes, we'll take a nap.
Yeah, I like it.
Just be silence.
Feel free to join us unless you're driving. Then pull over, please. Then join us for a nap.
Take a nap with us.
Yeah, why not?
What are you wearing?
Are you napping naked?
Yeah. What do you think about as you go to sleep?
Right. That's right. Damn, and we're right back. That's awesome.
All right. I feel like we need to talk about the World Cup because I think it's happening soon, or maybe it's happened. Full disclosure, I've decided to boycott this year.
All right.
Not that I watched that many games to begin with.
Okay.
But I am going to go out of my way to watch 0 games.
Is it going to be that hard?
I don't think so.
Okay.
It's going to be that what?
That hard to do.
Oh.
For me, I don't think so.
I'm going to try. I'm going to try to get into it. I have little hope. Although the last one I watched, a decent amount of games. I don't want to say the majority of any group or any. No, but I watched.
I need the games to be on at like 6 in the morning or something for me to get into. I don't want this whole. It's in my time zone or
prime time.
No, thank you.
No, it's gonna be later than that for a couple of them. So the first U.S. game is Friday night before this airs.
Oh, okay.
At I want to say 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central.
Oh yeah, so I wouldn't have to worry. I'll be at bed anyway.
I'll be sweating the bed already.
That's right.
The following game is the following Friday, I think, at 3 p.m. Eastern, which is a prime like hanging out and drinking time.
How long is this tournament?
So this is my biggest complaint
7
about
months.
this tournament. Is that historically, and I don't know when they actually changed to it, but it's been long enough that everyone that I've watched in my life has been the same format. It has always been 8 groups of 4 teams. So you have 32 teams in the group stage. The top 2 teams from each group advance. That gives you your round of 16, and then you go in round of 8, semifinals, quarter, semi, whatever. This year, because FIFA is the only thing they care about is money, as you can tell by the price of tickets, the inability of fans to tailgate at stadiums, the price of trains going from New York City to MetLife, and all this other stuff. The fact they're doing it here, they expanded it to 48 teams. So it is 12 groups of 4.
Yeah.
The top 2 of all 12 groups advance, but then 8 of the third place teams advance. So then you have a round of 32 and then a round of 16. And then you get into the like normal World Cup stuff. And the way that the third place teams advance, I don't even know how they qualify that. I'm assuming it's goals or points or something like that. But I don't like this many teams qualifying for the World Cup. I'm going to be the old man here and complain about expansion was unnecessary. We should have kept it at 32 teams.
That goddamn new math.
Well, it makes it too easy for teams to qualify. There is no reason in the world for Curacao and Cabo Verde to be in the. No offense to those countries.
That's what I was just going to say. The countries. How many countries have teams?
Every country technically, pretty much all of them have a team. Yeah.
Even Antarctica.
Well, they're not really a country in that kind of sense.
Yeah, it's a continent. I don't know. It's a country, is it?
Yeah.
They got nothing
who
there.
has jurisdiction over Antarctica?
You're going to pick the 11 scientists from international countries that are stationed there for that time. And
they got to pass the time somehow.
Depends. Okay, but I mean, there's 180 some countries? Is that
192? I'm pulling that out of my ass. I think that's somewhere around there.
So you're basically
of that 48 teams are. I mean, that's not that many.
But when you think about the number of teams that are actually worthy of being in this tournament, I think it waters it down because, like, you have groups like Canada, Bosnia, Qatar, and Switzerland. That's not a great group. That's a very weak group. Like, I think the best group out of all of them, Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, Tunisia, maybe.
I'm going to pick a team at random and then just stick with them through the end.
Maybe
Tunisia.
England, Croatia, Ghana, Panama. Maybe that's a competitive group. But most of these groups, you have.
I mean, is TNT
at least
in there?
one. No, they did not make it.
God damn it! I'm not watching it then.
I'm rooting for Iran.
Yeah, it's impossible to find their kits. Their kits are fantastic though because they have the Persian cheetah on it. It's just a white kit with this like outline of a Persian cheetah on like the side of it. It's fantastic.
I've seen the way they can close the Strait of Hormuz, so
they can close the Strait of Milan just as easily.
That's the
What group are they in?
Yeah. That's the
Iran. They're in the group with Belgium, Egypt, and New Zealand.
Okay. Again, without knowing anything, I'm just going by like size and relative popularity of these countries. That's all I have to go on.
What's the smallest country with the best team?
Smallest country with the best team going immediately.
Because England's pretty small.
Yeah, but I want to say that probably Morocco or Portugal might have a smaller population and are probably like if you're at just same pure talent. Like Morocco is a underdog every year, but
I
they
think
play
both of those
very
places
well.
are significantly smaller than England. So yeah, that's
Like the favorites this year are Spain, France, England, Brazil, and then like Belgium, Portugal, Argentina, and Germany are like the step beneath that. Like it's your typical favorites.
What is the earliest the U.S. could get knocked out?
Group stage.
The group stage.
Yeah, they're in a group with Paraguay, Australia, and Turkey, and those it really is 50-50. I mean, Turkey is a very underrated team. Paraguay is a very underrated team. Australia always shows up for the World Cup, and they ball out every single year. They just
Do you think we cancel the rest of it if we're out?
Yeah, we're just like, fuck you guys. We're taking our fields and going home.
The best part about this World Cup is going to be all the Europeans posting on social media about their experiences in America. We've already seen quite a few of them. I saw this TikTok the other day. There's this family. They're road tripping from New York State to Houston to watch a game in Houston. And they're currently driving around Houston and experiencing Houston traffic for the first time ever. And that is somebody who's lived in Houston for multiple decades now and has driven here. And I've driven in LA, I've driven in Chicago, I've driven in Atlanta, I've driven in the worst cities you can think of. There is no city as bad as Houston. So to watch somebody from a country where traffic does not exist try to drive here, it is, I love it.
Oh man, they're gonna be cleaning up bodies out of the street for years to come.
The Dutch are planning on doing their traditional pre-match march to the stadium here in Houston. They play here against Sweden, and they are planning on doing a march from Rice Village to Houston Stadium. By the way, they had to take the actual names off all the stadiums and name them just the cities, because naming them the sponsored names is going to be too confusing for everything. So NRG in Houston is Houston Stadium. The Cowboys Stadium, whatever they call it normally, is the Dallas Stadium.
AT&T or whatever.
So forth. Yeah. So
I wonder if the people that are paying big money are pissed off about that.
Oh, I'm sure they are. But I'm sure
it's got to only be in publications and internally, because they're not pulling the names off the buildings,
right?
You know, so
they're not pulling them off the building.
Just put a big.
They're just going to redact it. Yeah, no, I think it's got to just be for like internal.
We're good at that.
Just internal, paperwork.
Yeah, but when you get down, you're like, where the hell is Houston Stadium? All I see is NRG.
Yeah, don't ask for directions to Houston Stadium, but.
Yeah. Like, what are you talking about?
The bus driver will know. He's the only one.
Do you know anyone who's going to a game in Houston?
I know multiple people that entirely too much money.
Spend on tickets?
I don't want to know.
Yeah, right.
I know somebody right now who is reselling tickets for Saudi Arabia and Cabo Verde, which is here at Houston Stadium, and to be in the essentially last row in the stadium, it is $420 a ticket.
$420.
That's not bad. I mean, it is, but
that's
not
terrible.
Bad. You know what I mean? Here's the thing: are they filling the stadiums?
No.
Yeah. So what?
It is going to be empty stadiums. It is going to be miserable people. Oh yeah. The Dutch in their march. It's going to be 95 degrees for a 2.5 mile march from Rice Village to Houston Stadium.
Wait, so who are they playing?
Sweden. That's probably the best game in Houston.
I'm taking Sweden in that one. Then they're going to be too tired.
They're doing the walk.
Well, the Dutch team isn't. It's the Dutch fans.
They'll never make it.
No. But they brought their bus over from the Netherlands on a boat and shipped it to Galveston so they could have the bus for the march.
Sounds expensive and unnecessary.
What I mean, I get team spirit and all, but yeah, that's a lot. Also, they're going to make this march. They don't know what weather they're walking into. That is not Houston weather. Is not Netherlands weather
at all.
Like I don't. I mean, no. That'll be interesting.
I'm concerned for FIFA also banned refillable water bottles from going into the stadiums. There's been a lot of outrage on European news media over. There's a lot of people who are going to suffer because they're not used to this heat, and
they're going to have to pay $20 for a water.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Jesus Christ!
But I would pay I would pay $420 to sit in the highest row of the Super Bowl if the Bills were in it, and I couldn't watch it on TV.
We had this conversation the other night with a couple people because it was we were talking about like the Knicks tickets. Not to steal this away from World Cup, but
no,
it was like the cheapest seats for the Knicks game the other night was like $10,000. And it was like, what?
People are buying it.
People
can afford
weren't. It. So Josh Hart came out and he's like, this is ridiculous. People have been sticking through thick and thin and blah, blah, blah. And it's really weeding out some of these people. So they dropped it to a modest 5,000. But we were talking and it was one of the guys actually said, he goes, I wouldn't spend $5,000 on a ticket. He goes, the only one, he goes, maybe that I'd come close is Bills in the Super Bowl, sure win. And my expenses were paid to get there. Like, that's it. You know what I mean? Like I'd pay $5,000 because it's a once in a lifetime and whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's, but like, not just like, to a playoff game that might not mean anything. You know what I mean? It was fucking game 3 we were talking about. So it's like,
Like, what does your disposable income look like? Or are you like,
well, that's
like second mortgage in your house?
Courtside. Like, that's why you always see fucking Ben Stiller and
because they can afford
Spike Lee, right? Fucking, I saw Bob Kraft was down there. I was like, what are you doing? So yeah, but yeah, $300,000 to those guys, like whatever. It's a status. Yeah. Hey, I was at the game. Maybe I got caught on camera. All right, well, if that's worth $300,000 to you, yeah.
I didn't even go to the Tarp Skunks game tonight because even a night out at the ball game is $50 if you want to sit 2 people in a covered seat and you want to get a couple drinks and maybe a couple snacks.
I'm all right with that. I just knew we were doing this and didn't want to rush and it was bring your dog night. Could have brought the dog.
Yeah, I felt bad that's too warm for me.
Yeah. It was nice, though. With the breeze, it was nice tonight. Anyway, we already did weather. Sorry, I stole this. I hijacked it. Yes, back to...
How dare you?
Back to the soccer. But I think we're kind of a laughingstock to a lot of people, the fact that it's even happening here. Not necessarily Canada, not necessarily Mexico, but here.
It's just so poorly ran in every way. Like, I'm going to watch a lot of it just because it is part of it. But, yeah, it's going to be annoying the whole way through.
Yeah, I'm going to watch just like to see if we should
happens. Be able to. I feel like we should be able to, like, we're the U.S. Damn it, we should be able to put together a really good event, and people should be able to come from all over and be like, how awesome this is, but not this time.
No,
so, or maybe I'll be surprised. But,
it's gonna happen, but it's yeah, but it's just funny that. It's the world's most popular sport, and then, except for here, and then we're hosting it.
We already have ironic, the world's 4 greatest sports here that most other people can't play.
Oh, that's what it is? Is that how it breaks down?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're the world champions when you win the Super Bowl.
That is true. Yep. That's true. Champions of the universe, baby.
That's right.
NBA playoffs or the World Series or
World Series,
the Stanley Cup, which the Stanley Cup, you're right. Canada hasn't won it in decades, so we are technically. That is technically
we don't know by the time. Well, we don't know by the time this airs. So right,
they didn't win.
There's not Canadian team.
Canada didn't win. Canadian. No,
I want them both.
No, it's 2-2.
Yeah, it's 2-2
Carolina
right
and Vegas.
I know.
Yeah,
I've been watching still and rooting against both teams. Man. It's very hard to do.
I happened to see a game was on the other day, and I was like, I could not imagine my life right now if I was still watching the Sabres. Because I feel like I already watched way too much extra hockey. And to still like be doing like a 7-game thing where like I'm staying up late, I'm drinking beers, I'm like, I don't think I'd have been able to do it.
I'm still holding strong,
glad they were out.
I'm still holding strong. In the last 2 weeks has been, it's every other has been hockey, basketball. So I'm my liver's pickled. But it's a lot of sports. Once these 2 are over, I got nothing. Well, I guess I may have to turn to World Cup because it's too early for baseball for me. It's too early to go to baseball.
I got F1 this weekend. I'm fine.
You got what?
I got F1 this weekend. I'm fine.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Everybody's. I just don't know what to do when hockey and basketball drop off. I'm literally going to have a vacuum in my life.
But that's the concern about the World Cup for me is that like this Premier League season, which went from August to May, was so stressful, and I watched so much soccer this year. And now the World Cup is starting immediately. Like I was ready for a break from soccer, and now I don't get it.
Yeah.
I didn't even get to enjoy the soccer tournament because it just like came out of nowhere and I just wasn't ready for it.
There's so much going on this year.
So I don't know. Personally, I'm excited about the outdoor UFC fight. So hopefully that went off without a hitch over the weekend.
I'm sure it went perfectly. No issues at all.
No issues. Looks like it's going to be a hit. So check that out. Speaking of being, the sports where you're the world champion or the masters of the universe.
Yes, exactly.
One might say.
Yeah.
Let me walk this back a little bit. This is the first movie since the original movie that came out in the 80s? Or is there like some expanded universe now, and there's been like He-Man and She-Ra and whoever, I don't know who's in the Masters of the Universe. Maybe I don't even know the Masters of the Universe.
I think
that's He-Man, right?
Yeah.
It is He-Man.
They did do a movie in the 80s with Dolph Lundgren, and it was fucking terrible.
Yep.
It was a reimagined, I guess, but people weren't ready for it. They didn't want that. They wanted the fan service. They wanted the Skeletor and Cringer and Battle Cat and Ram Man and Trap Jaw and all these guys. And I think that's what this movie is. I know a couple people that have seen it. I have not seen it yet. I do want to see it. But I think it is more accurate to the original cartoon as far as characters go, as far as that kind of personality. It's not hey, we're going to take these characters and make it into a real barbarian movie. No,
that's exactly what this movie is.
Okay.
We saw it Sunday.
Okay, great.
Yeah. And it is, yes, exactly what you said. All of those characters are there. There's even Dolph Lundgren makes a cameo in it.
All right, that's cute and cheeky then.
Yeah, it is. It's the music is the same as it was, but like newer versions of it. Like as soon as they start playing that theme song for it, you hear it. You hear yeah, exactly.
Oh.
It's throughout it. Skeletor is just a dumb villain who's just constantly making lame jokes. Like he's even doing the like entirely too long laughs, and like people are like, "What are you still laughing about?"
I heard it's Jared Leto's best performance ever.
I think it is. It's up there with. I can't think of another movie.
That's who plays Skeletor.
Yeah,
but I think that's why it helps it because you don't know he's the one playing Skeletor. Like I didn't look it up beforehand, so for me it was just I don't know who's playing them.
That was the only turnoff for me. But he wears like the Skeletor, the mask the whole time. So there's that. I guess
it's very digital, overdone. Like there's a lot of CGI. So like but they have like you said, Ram Man and the Mecha Neck and Fisto. Yes. And that's the other thing is that the jokes in this one are so well done that they work for both adults, and if you want to take a kid to them,
sure.
Like it's not gonna be offensive to a kid, but to an adult, it's like, oh, that's like the Fisto jokes are all over the place.
Probably like it's the same jokes our parents were making while we were watching the original. That's what I mean.
Exactly.
And they're just like, what did he say? What did he get away with? Oh, okay, So I like that. That's cool.
They are obviously going to do multiples of these because it did not introduce She-Ra at all. It did not there were multiple other characters left out of it.
Okay.
But it was more of the birth of He-Man for this one. It was like the origin story.
Sure.
Where did he start from? That kind of thing. And so I hope they do as many of them as they want to with this guy specifically playing him with this cast. Like it was so well done and so fun that I would go watch multiples of these.
And he's kind of a no-name, isn't he? The guy that plays Adam He-Man? I didn't recognize him. But the names of everybody else are fucking huge names. Idris Elba, I think Alison Brie's in there. I mean, I looked it up on IMDb. But he's relatively...
Were black people in the He-Man cartoon?
No, they made Duncan black.
No.
Man at Arms. But what a perfect cat. Like, if I'm thinking of... It makes perfect sense. Again, I haven't seen the movie, so...
No, you're right. Now that I'm looking at it, that main guy, he really hasn't been in anything. But
Which I think is great to do because that was kind of the He-Man thing. It's like he's this average Joe, whatever the fuck. But no. By the way, in this alternate universe, you're the master of the universe. You're the protector of it all.
yeah, it's fantastic. If you liked the original comics or the toys or any of that or the cartoons or any of it, this is probably the best adaptation you're gonna get in terms of like staying true to the original theme, having the jokes, having the sexual undertones, having the action, the great music, all of it. Like I was extremely surprised by how fun that movie was.
One final question, because I didn't look this one up. Does Orko make an appearance?
Orko. Who was Orko again?
Orko was the little floaty ghost thing with the pointy red hat. Big, like just a red shirt with a big O on it. It's like, oh, how do you know it's Orko?
I don't think so in this one. But again, they didn't introduce She-Ra. There were a couple other characters that didn't get introduced, but they hinted very clearly that there's going to be more of them. So it may be a future iteration.
Can you say her name again?
She-Ra?
Yeah, more of a in there.
She-Ra.
I'm not sure how you're actually... She-Ra?
She-Ra?
I don't know. I've always said She-Ra.
Oh, I don't know. She-Ra. I don't know.
I don't know how I used to pronounce
it.
But you also say Oregon weird, so...
Oregon?
No, we don't. We say Crooklyn. Yeah. I don't say that anymore.
We say it right. I know. Anyway, that's another conversation I had.
I didn't grow up with He-Man, so I never really watched it. I know Dick Giron, the old Bills coach. He played Skeletor in the early 2000s. It was just on the sideline, but he did a good job. So when you said Jared Leto, I was surprised because I thought he would have been a shoo-in, but that's fine. Yeah, it's cool. I don't think it'll be on my list of things to watch, but we're all sick of Marvel movies, right? So let's expand into another universe and
let's bring Mattel into it.
Exactly.
I'm still all right.
Have you seen have you seen any of the Sonic movies?
No.
Or the Mario movies?
No. Those didn't do it. Those didn't feel it for me. I don't know, because I was older.
Isn't there a new Mortal Kombat?
Yeah.
I will go see that. And there's a Street Fighter coming out. I will go see the Street Fighter movie.
I'll probably wait for streaming on those. I don't know if I'll see them in the theater.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know if I'll see them there, but I will watch them at some point.
I'm reserving the right to still go, but this one I do want to see. This goes back to the early childhood. That's why
this one is fun to watch in a theater because it's so, there's so much to it. It's so over the top. It's, I feel like this one is if you were going to go see an action movie in an actual theater, I feel like this one fits the bill.
I already got my movie for the year in. I did go see Mandalorian and Grogu, and it was very good.
Nice.
I did like it.
I have not been in a movie theater since pre-COVID, but that's not unusual because I don't watch movies.
Yeah.
So nothing crazy there. If either of you, this is a question for both of you, if you could take one video game out today and have it made into a movie in 30 years, which one would it be?
Well, I mean, I've been waiting for the Legend of Zelda movie, which is apparently in production now. So I don't know. I'm very apprehensive about that. They could really fuck it up. I have high standards of what I'm expecting, and I don't know.
They should consult you.
Yeah. I'd be terrible. Make it like the game. Just make it a playthrough of the game. No, we're not doing that. But yeah, I don't. Other than that, man, what would be good that would follow the game? Because that's the thing. You could do a bunch of just character shit, which is kind of what they've done with Sonic.
I mean, they made an Angry Birds movie.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I did too.
That didn't need to happen. But
no.
A game.
And they've already
GeoGuessr.
And they're remaking a Resident Evil movie already.
Yeah, they've done 1 million of those.
There's been rumors of a Genshin Impact anime for years now, and I think in 2027 we might finally get it, but that's not quite the same.
I think it would be interesting if somebody could do a twist on Among Us. That would be only because it's such a simple type game Like, what would you do in a movie? Because you would have to expand it over, like, but make it like dark sci-fi, like Alien kind of shit. You know what I mean? Like, just physically dark and dark everything about it. That would be. I'd like to see how that would be pulled off.
I kind of the same thought about Rocket League. I could see a world where Rocket League could be like a dark sci-fi dystopian, like you're having to win the matches to survive type thing.
Similar, similar to kind of like they did, and they did a good job with it. The Twisted Metal.
Exactly.
If you watch those, that was good, and it was funny too. So that would be, I could see Rocket League. I don't need a Fortnite movie. It's already bigger. It's already too big for its own britches.
I feel like they could easily make a God of War movie, and it would be fantastic.
There's no Call of Duty movies?
Every war movie ever.
Or was that war? Yeah, that's just war.
Yeah.
I mean, they did the... I never played The Last of Us, but they turned that into a TV show.
And they did good.
That was really good.
They did good with that. Yeah, did good with it. Is that a sentence? They did it justice.
But that was more of a direct adaptation of the game story into a show versus, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because it was a very story-based game.
Right.
And they're doing
Pac-Man.
There's a cartoon already. They should make a movie of the cartoon.
There you go.
Oh, what was the other one that they did from a video game recently? Fallout. And they're doing a good job with that. But again, story-based game. So it's easier to write a narrative around it. Older games, I don't know, like maybe Bubble Bobble the movie. I'd watch a Punch Out movie where they did the rise of Little Mac there. Yeah, I could watch that. Real hero's journey kind of stuff. That I'd watch.
Yep.
You know, they should make a movie about GoldenEye.
Oh shit. I hear there's a new Bond game coming out, too.
It's supposed to be really good. I actually know somebody who played that one, and he said the story's great. The gameplay's actually really fun. Huh. It's not GoldenEye N64, but apparently it's, solid Bond game.
I'd like to play that again now and see if it still holds up, or if it was just revolutionary for its time. But
they'll probably remake it for the Switch, too, for all we know. So,
well, fuck. They were going to try to get me to buy a Switch, too. They're close. They're close now with the new Ocarina, but
and Star Fox 64.
Yeah, and a bunch of other titles I don't give a fuck about. Those are the two that caught my eye.
Yep.
Goddamn cash grabbing bastards.
What's this new game you were sharing? This Beam? Is it called BeamNG.drive, or is it is it really?
It's just called BeamNG, but it's been on PC for years, but it's the most realistic physics simulator for vehicles there is. So there's all these ridiculous challenges, whether you're doing like downhill races or you're doing like hill climbs.
Downhill racing is fun too, though.
There's there's all sorts of weird. People can build custom maps in it, but the thing is that like when you wreck the cars, they wreck realistically. So it's very difficult. Like if you're doing like an off-road race and you take a jump too heavy, your car is going to break and you won't be able to continue. Like that's
cool.
Interesting part of it.
Right.
And it's only been on PC. So the fact they're announcing it for PS5, people have been asking for a PlayStation port for years. And I'm super excited for it. As soon as it comes out, I'm going to buy it because I want to play it because it's right up my alley of let me go do stupid car challenges and destroy a car in the process type thing.
Yeah, those kind of games are cool. Like, I still have a hard time wrapping my head around it because the idea is just to play it. Like, because they're Sims. You know what I mean? There's no...
Right.
I don't know. So the game is you write the parameters of the game and then release it. And it's like, well, the game is whatever the fuck you do with it, user. You know, and it's a weird... For me, it's hard to wrap my head around, but I like the idea.
Like the there's a couple content creators that I watch, like I actually enjoy their BMG videos where they do things like downhill challenges and they randomize the cars and then it's all about like take the engine out and who can get downhill quicker, or you randomize the cars, you do street races, or they have like a infection mode where one person is the infected and you have to hit the other cars to turn them infected. Like, so you can do that kind of stuff and just do like, little short challenges here and there. You could do they have these really long maps where you're having to climb up all these really difficult obstacles and stuff like that. So, I mean, you're right. It is whatever you make of it, but it makes for a lot of good content on YouTube.
Oh, sure.
And I've watched a lot of it, so I'm looking forward to have a chance to actually play it for once without having to buy a PC.
Now, here's going to be the next question. Are they going to release it at a $70 title, which is kind of the average for a console release? Because currently the PC version is $24.99. So they're going to have to make it competitive. If they do this like a $40 release, I could see that being pretty popular.
Right.
Yeah.
They're not going to get a full 70. Whoa, don't do that.
I don't think they've announced the price yet, but that has been my biggest question is, I agree. I don't want to spend $70 for it because I know that on PC it's only like 20.
Yeah, because I just looked it up because I thought I had seen this before. It popped up in you might like whatever in Steam. So I just looked on Steam and it's releasing at $24.99.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. It's a stupid type of game. I'm assuming they're going to put cross-platform play in it because why would you not if you're going to have on PS5 and PC at that point?
Sure.
And it's something that, in the future, if we wanted to do some kind of content with it, we probably could.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Interesting. The PC version released in 2015. I didn't realize it was that old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's been around for forever.
Huh.
One more potential video game into movie idea, Sims.
That'd be interesting. And just no subtitles. They just all talk like Sims the whole time.
Yes. And then going back on, you were mentioning GoldenEye. I think I'm going to get into trying to professionally play Golden Tee.
That's it. There were Golden Tee leagues. Yeah, that's real.
I know, right?
That's like for real.
I would get into one around here if that was a thing. I would totally. That I could get behind.
I wonder who has a Golden Tee machine anymore.
I'm way better at Golden Tee than I am at real golf.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And I'm not very good at Golden Tee.
I remember they used to have one at the wine cellar. That was the one that I always played.
Oh really?
Yeah, it was in that.
We used to play at Molly's.
Yeah,
I'd love to rock some Golden Tee right now. Is there a place where you can search a standalone arcade game and it tells you where you can play it in your area?
Yeah.
Because if not,
I don't know, man. I gotta believe like maybe a handful of bars still have one. Maybe not around here. Around here, it's going to be some collector that's like, I've got one in my basement.
There's nothing close by where you can like go in and like pay $20 and play games all day. And I know there's got to be one in the area because I've seen people on Instagram like share that they're playing game. Like we had one in the Woodlands that we go to, and you could just pay your $20 BYOB and play. I'd play a shit ton of off road and outrun and stuff, and that was pretty fun. And that's got to be a fairly cheap business idea as long as you can fix the game. Like if you know how to fix the machines, you can probably get them pretty cheap. You just rent a warehouse space or some like small space, fill it up with games, and charge people to come in and play for a few hours.
Yeah, I mean, if you had enough throughput, $20 an hour or something like that kind of thing.
Yeah,
you'd have to pay for your games quick enough, but I don't know. I don't know of why do I think there is one here? Why do I think there was a little one in Erie? Not in Erie, in Lakewood. I know there's like a traditional arcade. There's a round one in Erie. But that's more, you charge up your card and it's more, tokens, paper play kind of thing. It's not not a free for all walk in and go.
Yeah, like I want to go play all the old games and they're, it's open. You just pick one and start playing. But
yeah, not that I know of. If there is, I mean, there's a place for the golf simulators in Lakewood, and I've still never tried those.
I know. What's that location in the mall that used to hold the arcade? Like, what if I rented that space and bought a ton of?
Is it still open?
Games.
I don't know.
I don't know if you could even
cut it up into offices or something now.
Oh, did they? Yeah,
I thought so. I could be wrong.
That'd be a good location for it.
I just remember the little light shooter thing where you could shoot the cuckoo clock and they shoot the guy in the back and he plays piano. It was so good.
Loved that. Because
cool. It was huge. It was like they took up the whole corner of the arcade.
Yep. Yeah, I used to I spent a lot of time in there trying to play Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or whatever the hot game was at the time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Lot of Mortal Kombat.
I did find our tournament. The first, it says it's annual. The air hockey tournament that we had there. Did you play?
In like 1998.
Yep. Yeah, I found the bracket.
I don't even remember we made it. No, that had to have been around the time when you guys would
We were
come
in
in.
college.
Yeah, and of course I was in it. I was the only one that had a fucking car at the time. So you guys had come wake me up in the student union because we had like a lunch off. And yeah, let's go play air hockey. And then you and I had
never come back to class.
No, I think you and I would come back because I think we had a psychology class in the afternoon or something.
Great.
I don't remember.
Go to class and leave and go to the mall to go play air hockey and then come back.
That was the best. Yeah, I think Jim was done for the day at that point, but you and I had to go back. That rings a bell for some reason.
Yeah, I'll have to break it out so we can maybe I should frame it or something.
But it was the first annual, but we did it twice a week for like 6 months. So I don't whatever it is. Yeah, exactly.
I also found my computer is broken. So
nice.
In a future episode, we'll see if we can do some like spoken word, like Suno type thing, and like put some music to it or something.
I have the original ICQ rap that was recently returned to me in a borrowed book. So a book that was borrowed for 20 some years.
Excellent.
So yeah, it's all coming. All we need is Yofomo Leche, and we're all set.
We're all set.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. Should we? We've done enough waxing poetic and nostalgifying, I think, for one evening here live.
And watch yourself, because you don't want to be caught fumoing leche later.
Bye, Mailbox.
Adios.